Yeah, I know some of you guys are gonna say, oh, you should have broke out the Spirit Box app when we heard the whistling and the sticks. I don't know how much faith I put in that thing either. I do, but I don't, right guys? Like, I don't want every video on my channel to be Spirit Box stuff. And I think that these spirits, let's just throw that out to them right here now. If you guys want to communicate with us, you're gonna have to be more creative than that. Whistling. And the hair on the back of my neck is standing up. Oh, full body shiver. I heard 2 more whistles right there. Somebody's got spring fever. The sun is just coming up. Glorious sun. Fantastic. Do you guys hear that? The sound of northern silence. We just got back from a week down in Orlando. I've never been happier to come home to snow, cold, spring, and the quiet, I was gonna say bush. You guys will make fun of me, but the quiet bush. Oh, I'm so happy to be out of the crowds and the noise and the machine that is Orlando, Florida. It is a money machine. That's what it is, guys. It's a tourist trap. But I needed some sunshine, and it feels great that we got that break in there. My daughter did very well at the volleyball tournament they were at down there. And, you know, we just had some fun in the sun and did some photography, and it's exactly what I needed. So feeling refreshed. And today, because we've been gone 10 days, and then I have not been on these trails at least in 2 weeks before that because I had hurt my knee and it's very hard to walk these crusty, slippery trails. We're gonna walk the whole swamp today. I'm gonna go way back there, and I have a goal in mind. So we're going to be listening for any, you know, knocks and strangeness, because this is the time of year that we start hearing that stuff again. Oh, a cold wind just hit me in the face right there. So it's still kind of wintry, but I don't know what we're going to hear. I don't know what we're going to see. But I want to get out and walk the trails. I have a goal in mind. I want to get to the Lost Hiker Poles, which is past the little swamp, back into the big swamp, probably 2 miles from here. And they did have people using the snowshoe trail this year, so I just want to check and see, did the person that left those poles there over a year ago, did they actually come back now that those trails are accessible when the ground is frozen in winter, they can cross the river? I left them leaning against a tree, so anybody walking that trail is going to see those poles. Did they take them out? There was a mystery there about that. And, you know, who just goes in, hikes in, and then still, you know, halfway through the trails, leaves their hiking poles. So we were trying to figure out, did something happen to that person? Because they were laying on the ground. We never did figure it out. But I just want to hike in there, see if they're still there, and that will give us a great excuse to just listen to what's going on around us in the deeper part of the swamp. So let's do this. Fisher tracks. Yeah, -5 or so. Still cold enough that I need to put my gloves on. Otherwise, this is going to be an uncomfortable walk, so I always hate running the camcorder with gloves or any of my camera gear, but it's just too cold this morning. But that's a good thing, because if we see something off the trail that we want to get to, let's just see if I can go off the trail. This is my main skidoo trail, which gets packed down every year. And no, my sled is not running yet. It's still, I've got the new parts. I'm just waiting for my buddy to come and help me put the parts in. I don't know, let's see if we can walk on this. Nope. Nope. I don't think you guys want me to break an ankle, so I'll stick to the skidoo trail. Hopefully anything interesting we see will be close enough that we can just zoom in and film it, or if we have to take a little hike, I don't mind going a little ways off the trail. Oh, there's Tom's hot tent. He's left the front flap open. Probably gonna have raccoons living in there. Oh, hey, he must have been out here. Maybe had a sleepover. Or he's getting ready for one. We'll have to ask him about that. Maybe we'll join him. I don't mind sharing an air mattress, but I'm bringing my own sleeping bag. Oh, full shiver down my back for no reason. Twice. 2 shivers right down my back for no reason there. You know, the first 3 or 4 years we explored these woods, I never gave that a thought or paid any attention to shivers down the back of my neck. But I'm telling you guys, there's something to that. It's like my warning system. It's like a subconscious warning system. Sometimes we hear stuff right after that. Oh, and I mean, hey, if we get the hack shack running or the spirit box stuff running, I'm not even going to touch that today. That's not what this video is. And I'm not being quiet. I'm not trying to sneak up on anything here in the woods. I'm just out hiking the spring trails, and we're going to see what we hear. If something's here and, you know, it wants to make its presence known, that Gage and I haven't been here in quite a while. Full shiver down the back of my neck again when I said that. It's like they're saying, yes, stupid, we are telling you we're here. We're like touching the back of your neck right now. Oh, I don't want to break out the hack shack. That's not what this is about. I feel like I need to, though. I don't want to go home and analyze an hour of spirit box stuff. I just wanted to make a Bigfoot movie. Okay, that being said, you guys know, and I know, that we've come to a conclusion that there is more to this than a physical animal. You know, if you guys had asked me 3 years ago, absolutely 100% would have said, all that other stuff is nonsense, you know, baloney. I will, you know, link stories and things because I'm open-minded, but personally I don't believe in that. Okay, so let me rephrase and say, I don't know if it's the Bigfoot phenomenon that has something to do with paranormal, but there is paranormal in these woods, okay? Whether it's linked to Bigfoot or not, I couldn't tell you guys, but we've seen enough strange lights, strange noises, whistles, weird things that just shouldn't be. And now, is that linked in any way to what everyone else is reporting as Bigfoot encounters? Some of them could be. You know, we've heard some strange howls and weird animal noises over the years as well, okay? Now, a lot of those guys I'm going to chalk up as actual physical animals, but there are a few of them that we've heard that I just go, I have no clue what that is. And I'm pretty good with the animals up here. I know what lives up here. You know, biologist, ecologist, naturalist, photographer for 30 years. That one kind of hurts me to say, guys, because I've always been saying, you know, over 20 years. Yeah, I was 18 when I picked up my first camera for college. And I've been shooting gigs and doing nature stuff, selling cards since then. And I am now 47, so almost 30 years. I was trained on film. You know, we processed our own film back in the day. So yeah, I'm getting old. I'm showing my age. So to me, it looks like Dave, my neighbor who owns this section of trail, has come through and brushed. There's a lot of brush down here. Let's take a look at it. And this is what I'm assuming. Yes. Yeah. There's an axe mark right there. So he has brushed all of this stuff that would normally be hitting us in the face on the snow machines. He's taking it all down here. That's what this stuff is. Right here at the creepy corner. Well, we're at the creepy corner and I don't feel anything weird. As soon as I say that, I hear crows. Not that that's weird, but you guys know that every time I get back here, the crows sound off when I'm here at the creepy corner, and then they will eventually find me and start following me. Here we are in the first little swamp. We'll cross this and we'll head to the back side. And 400 meters through there, it opens up into the big swamp, which goes for a few miles. I haven't heard anything yet. Ravens, crows, some chickadees. Other than that, it is quiet out here. Some wind. We might be still too early in the season. We still have, as you guys can see, 2 feet of snow out here, so. But we're in that cycle now where everything heats up during the day, so you know, in 3 hours from now, lunchtime and beyond, you'll start breaking through the trails and it becomes a real pain to walk out here. You've got to go in the morning if you want to get anywhere. Even on my Skidoo trail, it'll get soft enough here shortly. And the swamp, the water will start coming up and we won't be able to go through here in another month. Access to this back swamp will be blocked off for another year. So we've come probably half a mile from where I was feeling those shivers on the back of my neck. And I gotta throw this out there. Like, it's beautiful, it's cold. I can feel the heat from the sun on my face. It's not a temperature thing. It's a sixth sense kind of a creepy, I'm creeped out feeling. But there's a physical reaction to it. And where I'm going with this is why haven't I felt this since that one spot on the trail back there when we were asking or talking about paranormal, right? And we've walked a half mile, 3/4 of a mile since then. I have not felt any sensations down the back of my neck. You know? What is it? What is that phenomenon? And as you guys know, it's always back in that same place by the area we call the Creepy Corner, which has the big granite outcropping. Does that have anything to do with it? I don't know. Today's shivers were actually before we got to the Creepy Corner, so I don't know. I can't explain it, but it is real. It's a real phenomenon, something that's happening to me. It happens all the time when I'm back here. Sometimes we used to hear strange things happen right after that, you know, like whistles or a knock or something like that. But today, nothing. So it's not like I can substantiate this feeling and say, "Ha, we knew something was going to happen because it happened." Well, nothing has happened. So all right, we got to switch trails here. We got to head out to the big swamp on this trail. And we're going to get down here maybe a quarter mile, and there'll be the snowshoers have their trail that they keep putting in that they're not supposed to. But they did. It was there earlier. I showed you guys in a video a few weeks ago. And that's where we're going to walk down. Okay, we got some birds here. Chickadees. No kinglets. Not yet. Okay, here we are. Here's the snowshoe trail. I don't know if you guys can see it. It wends its way through there. We've got to go down there about a mile. We could poke our head out here into the big swamp and I could show you guys, which we've done before. We'll just take a real quick peek through here. This is the big swamp back here. This is, you know, this side that we're on right now, no one can access this in the summer months because it's all floating peat bog. And there isn't enough water to get a boat in here. It's not a lake, it's swamp. But that's the big swamp there, and we're going to be trekking essentially all down this shoreline here. This is where the snowshoe trail comes down here, and about 1.5 miles down there it curves back over and it goes to the river, which the river leads out to the lake. The lake is out there another mile and a bit. We're not going to walk out here any further. We've got a snowshoe trail we've got to hike, so I just wanted to show that to you guys. This is prime area for doing research because nobody can get in here. There are trails over there on the far side over there, which I've showed you guys. We've hiked some of the trails there, but there's a lot of land that people can't access through the majority of the year back here. So there's no point in me walking out into the big swamp there because we've got to hit this snowshoe trail. And if I start out into the big swamp, I'll just end up having to cut through the bush. And you guys saw that every step I take, I'm just kind of sinking up past my knees. So we've got to stick to the trails today. We'll see how packed this snowshoe trail is. Yeah, it's pretty good actually. It's pretty packed. Got a whole whack load of spruce that are down. Winter storms. Very treacherous on these trails. It's hard to show you on the camera, but very icy. Steep. Not one person in Orlando recognized me. I was so disappointed. You know, having the skunk ape brotherhood down there, I figured somebody would be watching our channel. But no, not a single person at Disney said, hey, there's that crazy Gary guy. Some year, we'll get big enough some year. So now we are definitely in that section of woods where people don't go. Because, like I say, we have our private trails over there, and we're the only ones who have access coming in from the way we just came. And down here, you can't access these trails because the river is open. And it's 15 feet deep and 30 feet across, so people do not swim across to hike these trails. I always find it odd when little short ones like this, I mean, that's only 8 feet off the ground. Ouch. Just did what I was afraid I was gonna do. I stepped on the crust and it gave way and my knee actually kind of inverted. That's my sore knee. The one that I've got the squash injury, the twisting injury. Frig. They've cut all of these. These were cut this winter. Look, I don't care how strong and tall Bigfoot is. He can be 10 feet, 11 feet tall. He's not walking through these woods in the winter. The expenditure of energy of sinking through 3 feet of snow with every step. No, they would have to make trails and use the same trails all winter long because it's just physically impossible to navigate these woods, guys. I don't know if I'm brave or stupid, to be honest with you guys. 2 or 3 years ago, the thought of coming out here and hiking these trails at night wouldn't happen. Now we seem to do it quite often, right? 2 or 3 years ago, you wouldn't catch me touching the spirit box with a 20-foot pole. It freaked me the hell out. Now it's just kind of natural. Yes, it still freaks me out, but I want answers and we do it. So, bravery, stupidity, there's a fine line there. And somebody had said to me in a previous video, you know, I said I wouldn't go back if I heard a certain sound or saw something so out there. And it scared the bejesus out of me. Like I don't know. Say we saw something that looked like a creature, I didn't know what it was, okay? Honestly, my first reaction was I would be getting the heck out of there and I would not be going back. But that is absolutely not true. Because the curiosity in me, you guys know as well as I do, I'd be like, what the hell did I see? And I would be grabbing the camera and sneaking back out there the next day. Maybe with somebody. I don't know that I would go alone, but my curiosity is too strong. And I said in the comments, I said, oh, you wouldn't catch me going back there. They said, oh, yes, you would. And, you know, when I actually stopped and thought about what they said, they're right. I think I'm stupid. You guys, thank you all who keep telling me I'm brave and that you appreciate that I go out here. Thank you, but I don't think it's bravery. I think it's stupidity. Thought I heard something there. There, I just heard a loud knock. And I just turned the freaking camera off. Very distant. Missed it, guys. I just heard a loud knock that echoed through this whole little valley that I'm in. It was very distant. Damn, and I just shut the camera off too. Just gonna sit here for a minute. Loud knock from what? Frustrates me and annoys me. I don't think there's a freaking Bigfoot out here on these trails, guys. But what makes a freaking loud knock, just like all the other ones we've recorded, that echoes through this forest, and I haven't heard a bird, seen an animal. You know, chickadees aren't picking up a stick and whacking it into the tree here. So what are we hearing? Okay, no, there's something weird going on here. I just heard sticks clacking above me, and I can see sunshine on these trees, and I could see shadows of the sticks moving, and I'm looking up here thinking, okay, there's got to be some birds here. There's nothing here. There isn't even a chickadee around here. Like, what's going on? So I hear a knock, then I hear sticks clacking together, like right beside me. There's nothing here. You guys can. There is nothing here. What the fuck is going on? Break a stick. Make some noise if you want to get my attention. I swear. I'm just going to say it because if we capture something here shortly, I swear I heard a whistle, a distant whistle. I can hear whistling. He heard it. Gage heard it. He stopped. He looked. Ravens in the distance. I heard 3 whistles. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. This is weird, guys. Okay, I don't want to put too much stock into this, but we're in the middle of freaking nowhere on this trail. I heard a loud knock, clear as could be. We weren't recording. That's what started me paying attention. And then, right here beside me, I hear little sticks smacking into each other. And then I think I hear a distant whistle. Then I definitely hear a whistle. And we were recording for all the whistles. Whether I can amplify the volume on here enough so that you guys can hear it? I don't know. And through all of that, not one shiver down the back of my neck, not one. The whistles sounded like they were coming from in front of us here. Back down the trail, back towards home somewhere. I mean, we're still 1.5 miles from home, back here in the swamp, so there's nobody around. Bird, chickadees. I mean, that's very distinctive, guys. That's another thing too. Some of you are gonna say, oh, it's just birds whistling. No, I can tell when I hear a chickadee off in the distance. This is a whistle, like a human, kind of just like that, but not as clear, not as sharp. It always sounds like somebody having a hard time whistling. Actually, yeah, why are we not trying this here? Hang on. Did I get a response there? That's kind of what their whistles sound like, shitty. I can just imagine some other Bigfooter Bob. He's over on the next knoll. He's recording his footage for his weekly channel. Guys, I keep hearing whistling out here. Yeah, I know some of you guys are gonna say, oh, you should have broke out the Spirit Box app when we heard the whistling in the sticks. I don't know how much faith I put in that thing either. I do, but I don't, right, guys? Like, I don't want every video on my channel to be Spirit Box stuff. And I think that these spirits, let's just throw that out to them right here now. If you guys want to communicate with us, you're going to have to be more creative than that. Whistling. And the hair on the back of my neck is standing up. Oh, full body shiver. I heard 2 more whistles right there. Okay, is that coincidence? Here I am ranting at the spirits to get more creative. And that they've got to find other ways to contact us, and immediately I hear 2 whistles and get full body shivers. That freaks me out a little bit, guys. I'm going to be honest. I don't think that's a coincidence. No freaking way. Oh, God. Did Gage just drop one here? Oh, my God. Something stinky. Dude, did you poop? Honestly, I don't think the dog did. He has a pretty regimented schedule. 6 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. usually. And I'm not smelling it right now. What was I smelling? That was terrible. Somewhere right here. Nothing. I smell nothing. Okay, no, that's just too, that gave me a full body shiver thinking about that. I brought that on myself, I think, because we've had that before. Whistling and the bad smell. Now I'm completely off the rails at this point, guys. This video has gone into quack land. But I'm telling you, there was something terrible smelling right there. No, I smell nothing now. God. This is why people don't make these videos. Because you look like an idiot. You look like you're absolutely making stuff up. And I wasn't going to say stuff there. I was going to say something else. I'm telling you guys, everything that I'm reporting to you guys is what I am experiencing. I cannot explain this any other freaking way. And that's why, to me, the things you guys can't experience, the smells, you know, the audio that we don't capture that I just tell you about, you got to throw all that out, guys. Whether you know me, trust me, like me, you got to throw that out because I don't have proof for you guys. And I wouldn't believe it if I was hearing it on another channel. I'd be like, yeah, whatever. You know, show me the proof. I am hoping there are whistles on here. Because if there aren't, I'm really going to look stupid. But I'm going to present it to you guys anyway because these are all things that happened. And that just means that the next time we come out here, when these things happen again, you know, and if I throw this video out and you guys don't see it, then I kick myself because I say, you know what, we had this experience already. So you guys will be seeing this video, regardless of what I've captured audio-wise on here or not. But I hope there's whistles on there. And for any of you new guys watching these videos, I'm not a quack. I'm not a nut job. I'm not the guy who finds Bigfoot in every bush that we video or photograph, okay? Quite the opposite, in fact. On this channel, in, I don't know, 4 years we've been doing this, we have never captured Bigfoot, to my knowledge. So, do not be fooled by the fact that I'm hearing strange things this morning and acknowledging it. I mean, that is part of the responsibility of a researcher, is to acknowledge and record these things, even if we can't explain it, or even if it's nothing and can be explained away later, right? We still have to record it and present it, and that's what I do. And I take pride in that, and I don't lead you guys down the garden path of the carrot saying, oh, everything is a Bigfoot. Because quite the opposite, in fact. I don't think we have Bigfoot. I think we have paranormal something. And I just wish, it frustrates me, I wish it would just make its damn self be known, you know, show up on the camera, just appear, walk behind me, do something. So then, you know, definitely we have 100% something captured, and then I can say, it's worth my time to keep coming back here and investigating. I'm not just being a nut bar, you know? But I'll tell you guys, there was something strange there. I had a feeling when I heard that knock, just to keep recording, and then those sticks was weird enough to make me stop and pay attention, and then we hear whistling. So I can't explain that. I don't know what it is. But I can honestly tell you guys 100%, I could spin around and do a 360 anytime you guys want me to. We are alone out here on these trails. Alright guys, final report, almost home now, and we went right past the creepy corner. I wasn't thinking about it, didn't even think about it till right now when I saw my house here in front of me in the woods. I was like, yeah, no, I did not get any more shivers down the back of my neck, so I don't know how we can do experiments to prove or disprove that that is a real phenomenon. If you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. I know it's real, and I know something sets it off, whatever it is. And hey, I'd appreciate any ideas you guys can give me. Thanks for watching.